Me to introduce myself. I represent the Rent is Too Damn High party.
Okay, so I thought this would be an appropriate time to make this video. I've been seeing all over my social media about people that are moving into these luxury apartment complexes. Every day, my feed is full of these crazy move-in stories, apartments that are just falling apart from day one, and some just straight up total scams that people are falling for.
This is the last day before my apartment falls into a sinkhole.
Now, I live in Florida, and most of the apartments around me are going for around $3,000 a month for a two-bedroom. And it really seems like leasing companies have completely forgot that the majority of this country lives paycheck to paycheck. I don't know how they think it's possible to charge what would be the equivalent of a mortgage for a $650,000 house in 2015 for a two-bedroom apartment that's 800 square feet and the sink doesn't work. Now, the quality of the apartments that I've seen offered are honestly just an insult to working families. My wife and I have lived in this complex for almost a year, and we've already been fully locked out of our apartment twice by our smart lock breaking. We've had our washing machine stop working, we had our laundry unit stop, we've had our sink break, and there's been weeks where we've had no internet because lines have been cut by maintenance guys outside as well. Now, I know a lot of these are mistakes, and I know some of them are just accidents, and it's no way the leasing agent's fault. But I feel like a lot of the problems that residents have now is leasing companies that are trying to make the most amount of money out of the people that stay here while investing the absolute bare minimum to keep them happy. Now, just because a family may not have the credit that they need or the income history to qualify for a mortgage, it doesn't mean that they should settle for a lower standard of living, especially when they're paying almost $1,000 a week for their apartment. And if you've ever driven by an apartment complex as it's being built, you'd know exactly what I'm about to say. The quality of the materials that these companies use to build these apartment complexes literally looks like the same stuff that I used to use to build forts when I was a kid hiding in the woods somewhere. Even the finished buildings look like one day of bad weather or strong winds, and you and your neighbors are going to be a lot further away than you were before. And this is not even starting to talk about the amenities that are offered at these complexes. A lot of the apartments that I'm seeing online, they have the exact same features as a Motel 8 that you would see on the side of the interstate. I'm going to put up a picture and you tell me if you can tell the difference between a Motel 8 gym and a luxury apartment gym. On top of that, the pools are always closed for cleaning, the coffee machines never work, and don't even get me started on the gates because there's a good chance you're going to have to park on the sidewalk and run into your complex. And those little clicker things that they give you, they're only useful for throwing at the leasing office when you drive by because they're not going to help you get in the gate. So I hear you all asking, well, what are we paying for? Where's the $3,000 a month going? Now, just give me a couple minutes. I'll settle all your concerns and I will show you exactly why your money is going to a good place. With your brand new luxury apartment in 2025, you will get a glass shower door, some fake wood on the floor, some black cupboards that don't close properly, these weird things out by the side of the pool, and a very nice smart thermostat that will always auto set the temperature back to 68 regardless of what temperature you set it at. And you can have all these things for just a little bit less than the average income of an individual in the United States. At the end of the day, we all know these companies are going to continue to do these things, and they will probably keep pushing the barrier further and further of what they can get away with if we just keep accepting the low standards. So I would tell you to keep posting your videos online, warn innocent people if you see the leasing agents walking them around, and don't be afraid to fight for a good quality of living for your family, because at the end of the day, it's tough out there and you deserve it. As always, thank you guys for all the support. You guys are amazing. Leave a comment down below for what you want to see on the next video, and maybe I'll feature you in the next one. Be safe. Bye.
Mr. McMillan, would you like 30 seconds more?
Allow me to introduce myself. I represent the Rent is Too Damn High party. People working 8 hours a day and 40 hours a week in summer third